Hello and welcome to the Super Mario Maker 2 Expert Mode League Division B Week 10. There's going to be 3 races today. I am unknown availability and I am not a cola with me. You're going to be watching EricVanWilderman and Failstream today. I am not a cola. How you doing?
I'm doing great and I'm really excited for this match here tonight. We've had some epic matches already tonight, but this one has a ton of playoff potential. Failstream, you can see there, currently in the 11th slot. He's got to win out and get some help, so if he loses here tonight, his playoff dreams are donezo. Eric, meanwhile, trying to get into that top 4. You can see there's kind of a stranglehold there at 6 and 4, so a lot of playoff potential and seeding still for him. So a lot on the line for both competitors.
So what we've got going on, if Failstream does walk away today with another loss, what happens is that decides the top 8 and that decides the playoffs. Maybe not the order of the playoffs, but everybody in the top 8 makes it. So that's pretty much the deal. That's fantastic, and honestly, that's information from our amazing alt insider. Thank you so much for that. So Failstream and EricVanWilderman, excuse me, I have a hard time pronouncing this. Wilderness, the first part of the name is like wilderness. I said Wilderman, forgive me. But we're off. We've got Heaven and Hail. Heaven and Hail. I swear I've done this before. Good Lord.
You're a little rusty, dusting the cobwebs off. That's all right. All right, it looks like we got a SMB3 level to start things off this evening. A lot of timed platforms here, so good test of our runners' coordination.
This is a solid level, though. I already like what it comes down to. This is a level that I know a lot of regular SMM2 players would look for in their runs. So it's one of the things that you're looking for good, solid platforming. You don't have to worry about too much. There's not going to be unexpected jumps.
Yeah, this looks like a really good level, actually. One I would definitely enjoy playing.
And right now, it looks like Eric is a little bit behind, I believe. Yeah, he's just getting to the checkpoint while Failstream got it right now.
But of course, it's a long match, so one of these players taking a death could completely change the course of this set.
Absolutely. Now, each player does get 3 skips, and we did get some confirmation before we started that if they take
there it is! Failstream just took a death.
Yeah, that's going to put him back at the checkpoint. Now, you know, this is probably a 2 checkpoint. Yeah, there's the second one, I was going to say.
And I imagine they're going to it says run, so I was thinking it was going to be a boss. Yep. So he's got to run past all these platforms before they blow up for the bombs, and he's got that bullet blaster behind him blowing stuff up.
Okay, that's actually kind of a cool little thing.
Oh, wow, that's...
And Failstream now takes pretty much the lead by just a couple seconds.
But of course, Eric has the beta. He's been in here before. So Eric on his second run, Failstream on his first. So Fail might fall to this gimmick.
Same exact spot.
But it looks like he saw out that there was a platform there, at least. Whereas Eric was bewildered.
Yeah, and
there was an unintentional pun for it.
Oh, yeah. In Mario Maker 2, you actually can walk over the semi-solids if spikes are underneath them. So that's kind of a change compared to what some of these runners might be used to or even be thinking about. But Failstream takes the clear on this one, but that's going to be 1-1. It's not who does it first, it's just how many you can clear in 15 minutes.
Yeah, and of course, you saw in the last match, 2 out of the 3 sets went to overtime, so obviously both of these players will be looking to get a leg up by getting an additional clear, and this is one of those opportunities. It looks like an 11-second level here and a 10-second level down the pipe, so these short levels are really what decide matches. Or maybe not. I could be wrong.
You know, short levels are good, and they definitely mean a lot. I think knowing when to skip and things like that really do make a difference. Knowing your own limitations, where Eric just finished the second level, and Failstream's going to have to redo it, but he has the lore. He knows what's going on. He's going to go ahead and use that as a helmet.
I don't think that's actually going to help. Oh, look at that. He went over the blocks. That's some cheese. I like it, Failstream. I like it.
Fail just made that level his, he just made it his, man. He just cheesed every bit of it.
Sometimes when you fail the first time, you get a little salty. So this is a exactly 10-second level. That's all you get to clear. It doesn't look particularly complicated. Kind of surprises an expert level, to be honest. Oh, that's why.
Wow, yeah, slightly tight timer. You can't hold left or right coming out of that pipe because you will hit one of those bullet bills. Failstream just missing the pipe.
Huh. Yeah, this level definitely caught me off guard.
Yeah, if it's really that tight, I'm kind of surprised. Okay, I was about to say, I'm kind of surprised because usually tight timer speedruns really do you in on that. And Eric
I love that reaction.
Really excited about getting that because that was at a 0 second. You actually pretty much have a full second once the clock hits 0. That's kind of a unique thing to Mario Maker 2, and Failstream is not going to be able to hit that. Going to do start over.
The short levels. Eric's now onto one screen puzzle. He might be able to take a. He's not going to take a 2-level lead, at least not yet, as he sees the 110. It's a puzzle level, smart skip, as he's onto an 18-second French level. And something math. As a math major, I approve, but I don't know how these runners feel about math levels. Ooh, okay, there you go. And wow, Failstream also just at the barrier taking the death. Eric trying to look for some cheese here. Doesn't see any. So into the door you go.
I wonder if this is there's a trick to this. I wonder if it's got something to do with the top pipe, like, might spit you out somehow. Because...
Well, he does try it. Doesn't look like anything happened.
Yeah, I'm seeing...
Alright, Failstream got the clear, making it 3-3.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's... Because there's P switches up... Or, not P switches, excuse me, but,
Oh, hang on, something just happened. There you go.
So
it looks like the trick might have just been to wait.
Well, no, what he did was he went into the top pipe. He triggered a thwomp to hit an on-off switch. And then, as he hit the on-off switch, he went to the other pipe that let him stand over there that triggered a P switch that let the thwomp on the left go down and hit the, whatchamacallit blocks, the breakable blocks with the thwomp. It basically just a giant... like, haha, you got to do this. It's saying it's a math level. I really don't think this is a math level. This is just straight troll. So that's skip number 2 for Eric.
Although Failstream figuring it out immediately, as he also skipped that 110 Mario World puzzle level. Now he's going to go into the door after the switch has been activated, and there's still nothing. So he thought about skipping. He's going to try it one more time.
Yeah, puzzle levels take too long. So... I can't blame them for skipping that. Oh, fail getting squished.
Some interesting platforming here on Eric's side in the new Super Mario Bros. U environment.
Failstream sticking to the hold right meta here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Boom.
Eureka! I didn't even see how he did that.
Figuring out the lore. Instead of going in that pipe in the top left, he decided to go ahead and jump over and found the end. That was pretty much it.
Oh, nice.
And a world record for Fail's Troubles. I'm sure he's very proud of that.
So I guess Fail skipped an extra level somewhere because we're at 3-3 right now.
I think it's 3-4 because Eric skipped. And Fail finished that one. I don't think, unless Fail skipped the speedrun level, I didn't see whether or not that was done.
All right, Doomsday's saying that Eric is still at 2. I think that might be more accurate.
Yeah, I know Fail should be ahead by 1. Is definitely the case. I'm pretty sure he beat that speedrun level. So.
And he's on to Hall of Pain. This looks like an interesting wall-kicking level.
And I believe Fail just skipped the...
We got it.
So we are down 2 skips each.
Yep, that's what I got. Eric is really confused by this level.
Yeah, so John Wayne's gonna check the VOD for us. I do appreciate that because it's easy to miss when something is going down. So okay, so Eric does have 3, so that is correct. So that would be 4-4 at this point. And it's is Failstream down 3 skips?
Yeah, the way that would have happened is if I missed a skip from.
That's what I'm wondering. I thought he cleared the I thought he cleared that speedrun level because that would have been the one he would have skipped otherwise because he skipped the puzzle level right after that speedrun level immediately. So
yeah, I believe that as well.
all right, so that puts Eric at 5.
Eric also clears that weird speedrun level as Failstream's kind of on this puzzly castle underground. Ah, there we go. Got Zelda for his troubles. Going to free the mole. Actually, kill the mole. Oh, that's what he had to do. He had to kill the mole.
So we have green Zelda now.
And we have a checkpoint.
So
Link. Sorry.
Sorry, had to call it out. It's the meme, man. It's the meme.
yeah, I deserved it. Meanwhile,
okay, so he did the one with the straight. The one with the straight drop between the giant bullets over there in the end. Yeah, so Fail should be at 5, now 6. Okay, so Failstream's at 6 and Eric is at 5. So that is the actual deal here. So
yeah,
we are confirmed with that.
Okay. Okay, and the score has been corrected. All right, so we had it right all along. Failstream's ahead by 1.
Yeah, so we're good. That's a looks like a 9.73 clear percentage on the level that Fail is on. So it's Reggie Rock's challenge. He's decided to skip that level he was just on. Failstream is on his last skip. He has no more skips. So if he decides to skip one more time or again, he could lose. He could go -1. So if he's not careful, he can go down 1, but that may be a part of what he wants to do. So.
But with the clear numbers this high and this late in the match, I don't think that'll come out. I saw it in one of my matches last week, and actually I didn't know the rules, so I got a little confused, and we had Milo clear that up for us, so thank you to him for that. Looks like Eric is getting the right idea. Gonna go in the key door next. Remember, he's eventually got to... Okay, yep, there you go. Bounce that and get Link, which he did not see. Gotta wait for it. Gotta let it come out, buddy. Now he sees the sword. As Failstream navigating some thwomps and fireballs on our side as he gets a checkpoint. Or not on the right side, I should say.
And now a sun comes out.
And it's always tricky. Gotta avoid the sun. Don't look at the sun, you'll go blind.
Ooh, wow, just getting into that little section there by the skin of his teeth, taking another fireball there.
Oh, but he sees the ending. He knows now what he has to do. He's definitely going to stay in the level because he shouldn't have much more of it to go.
He has all the information he needs, so it's pretty much decided from here what he's going to be able to do. Now he's going to have to... Okay, he decided not to go ahead and do the block spin. Probably going to use that damage boost through here, which is very smart. Not even needing it though. Failstream goes back up again. It's going to be 6-7, but Eric's going to stay in the level that Failstream decided to skip. So this could be a difference here, knowing when to skip and what to skip. But Eric does have a skip left. That's going to be...
Takes a death in the boss battle.
Deciding to go back in.
Kind of surprised he didn't take the spiky shelmet there.
So can't take damage. Oh, it's looking like some sort of troll level. So... And immediate death after restarting.
Yeah, Failstream is pretty much stuck here.
But...
Might have just found some cheese. Hold the presses. Did he just find a dev route?
And whoops. Or no, never mind. He's got to get this key. So it's going to be one of the endless fire flower Bowser fights. Always fun.
Still waiting to see if Failstream has found a dev exit, and he did!
Wow, dev exit. And honestly, that might put the nail in the coffin. We're down to a minute, under a minute. Eric gets his 7th, but Failstream gets his 8th. So now we're waiting to see if Eric can find the quick clear here in Regirock's challenge.
He's gonna need a world record.
That's what it's gonna come down to. So I don't. Yeah, it could be. It could be because we know Fail got through this relatively quick, and it's just a matter of just reading everything correctly is what it comes down to. This is a very easy level to get through within this 30 seconds. He's going. If he takes a death, it's over without a doubt. But okay, right. He knows that the fire's coming out of that. That's where Fail died to start. Okay, just has to wait for this. 10 seconds.
I don't think he has enough time.
I don't either. 3. Yeah, this is really nope. And he takes. Yep. So he ends up having to take that loss right there. Failstream walks away with a win under his belt. That's going to give him a point. So we play all 3 matches. Even if Failstream wins the second one, we are going to go to the third one because this is done by points, not exactly done by the winner of the best of 3. But the winner of the best of 3 gets an extra point. So yeah, right. So what they do to find these is they go through and they skip a bunch of levels inside of the match that they're, or not match, excuse me, inside of a expert endless, and they find a bunch of levels that have a certain world record, and then they go with that.
Less than a minute and a half. I don't know if there's a certain clear rate that they look for.
No, it's because it's on expert. It's going to have a certain clear rate anyway.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So, but that's how they actually work that out. So we're just going to have 15 minutes back on the clock. We're going to be doing a countdown. We're going to be going to the next level, Sloppy Slopes, and we are starting on the same level here.
We're going to pause Failstream's stream for 2 seconds, I think. See in just a moment. And wow, a fun, nice opening slide, taking out a bunch of Koopas.
No clear condition. Oh, okay.
As a death from Eric, that's interesting. Alright, at this point, I'm thinking, alright, now we're synced up. Failstream's got the right idea, just try to fly over the level.
Failstream is a cape connoisseur of types. He is well known for making some of the toughest cape levels in existence. The Fails Flotilla series. So, but Eric is also going to be going kind of the same route, but getting...
He lost his fly, but it doesn't really matter. Gets the dub. Or gets the clear, I should say. So, 1-1 heading into the second map of this second set.
So going into number 2, their skips are reset. They get 3 skips per round of their match. So we are still holding on to 3 skips a piece. We have power-ups, and they're basically, I guess, told not to get them. Because Failstream's figuring out that was a mistake. You can get through that. That's cheesable with a power-up. Even though it might take a little bit longer than actually just doing it. But that is definitely cheesable, because you can jump and spin at the last second and get in there. Now that one's going to be a little bit harder right there.
Yeah. Or just go ahead and...
Yeah, just avoid them. That's... If it's not... Sometimes these expert levels where you can avoid them, they're cheesable. Like, they tell you to avoid, but they're very cheesable in the long run. So...
Yeah, really, you could have just put a don't take damage clear condition, and that would have probably got you around it, although I don't know how you... Actually, you probably can't take damage in this level. So neither player's sure what to do. Now we see on Failstream's side, he has to hit the P switch. As Eric actually takes the door, that was a red herring, and now he's got to wait for that P switch all over again.
Okay. Failstream honestly, kind of getting lucky that one of those mushrooms did not fall into the clown car, because that would have been unfortunate if they did that. All right, flying over the rest of them. They are in the subworld, so that's probably a pipe you would need to consider.
Yep, that's what Failstream is doing. And he will be rewarded with the end of the level. So that was definitely feasible, as Eric is in that nightmare situation which we talked about, where he's got to go backup plan now.
Oh, he's going to need that.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
But we know that he wouldn't have needed it,
and
so he could have actually. Ooh, wow, that might be a deciding factor even this early. But that's one early skip. You got to hold the trampoline. So Failstream deciding to. Was there a trampoline in the start of that? No. Okay, it's telling you need a trampoline. That's what the clear condition does. The clear condition tells you need a trampoline.
I think I just saw one. There we go. There's one.
Interesting. Okay.
And now we are onto a boss fight?
That's what it's looking like.
Looks like each level of this kind of downwards elevator gets you some new enemies. We're up to 3 Boom Booms now.
I was gonna give this boss fight credit. I'm glad I didn't. Talk about Boom Boom spam, man.
Well, there's a 4th Boom Boom.
There's a 5th Boom Boom.
Another one. As well as a Goomba with a cannon on its head.
Boom Boom and Goom Goom, man. That's... Oh, man, that's...
And now we have 2 Bowsers. And that reaction from Eric says everything in an immediate skip.
Why would you do that? Oh, wow, another skip. So Eric is down 2 skips. I cannot blame Eric at all for that.
Fail also going to take a skip on that level. So.
I 100% can't blame them. That was a absolute hot pile, because Eric saw the Bowsers and Failstream didn't. Failstream just saw like a 15 Boom Booms. So.
Meanwhile, looks like they're on the night section. Both at relatively the same place, but Fail with a clear in hand and a skip in his pocket.
Yeah, so Fail's ahead by 1 skip and 1 clear. So that's definitely in his advantage here. But the thing about this is, it's also a matter of, is it going to come down to that 1 win again? Is it going to come down to that 1 clear? Because it did last time. The interesting thing about this night scene is pretty much infinite twirls in the air. You don't fall as much when you twirl, so you can almost just go the entire length of the level.
Oh, Eric will not, though, as he takes a death. Failstream, meanwhile, uses a damage boost to get through that Bowser, and he is up 3 clears to 1 now.
Yeah, so that's that was a very good knowledge, just running, holding right, and making it through. A lot of times the ending Bowser fights, and you're going to see that a lot in expert levels. A lot of expert level creators will put some sort of quote-unquote boss battle in their actual level. Now, the only way to kind of get around some of the cheese that most of these have is either a key door that is required, or Fail is 100% done with that, or the clear condition to beat that boss. So
now they're both down to 1 skip, but Eric hasn't seen that snow level that we only saw about 5 seconds of. As now Fail is on what looks like a very fast speedrun level. Takes death there. He's going to stick with it, though.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the level restrictions when it comes to how many Boom Booms and stuff like that you can place in levels.
I think it's 5 Boom Booms and 3 Bowsers.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I don't know if Bowser Jr. shares that. But Eric does get that second clear, the same one that Failstream cleared. The biggest difference right now is Failstream cleared the level that Eric skipped, but we are down 2 skips apiece.
So let's see if Eric possibly sticks with that snow level. Although that's a 128 clear time, so I have a feeling that this is going to be in and out for Eric.
Well, did Eric skip a third time? Because
no, and that is
okay,
in fact his third skip.
Okay, so he just skipped there. So does that mean he's got 3 clears as well? Because if Fail is on...
No, because Fail's at 2 skips. Remember, he cleared a level that Eric skipped.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's confusing me, is that they're on the same level, yet they don't have equal...
Right, because Failstream
skips.
has to skip in his pocket.
Okay, that's what's confusing me. I guess that does make sense that if Fail cleared an extra level and Eric used his extra skip. Okay, I'm just bad at math. Maths is hard.
Math is hard.
Yeah, and I mean, luckily I have the mathematician with me, so I'm good. All right.
I can count to 3.
I can totally count to 3. I just can't -1. So... And Failstream has a little bit more lore than Eric does, but Eric is well progressed in this, so Failstream's going to have to figure out where to go past the pipe. A checkpoint in the speedrun level?
Yeah, that's interesting. You almost never see that.
That's one word for it. That's very weird because it stops it from being a speedrun, because that means it's got to be a loose timer. I would almost guarantee it's either super tight timer, and because they have to clear it from the checkpoint,
right?
And they have to clear it from the start. So it's either a super loose timer or a super tight timer. It's one of those. Failstream finding some cheese going over the top.
Okay.
He broke the level.
I don't know where he was supposed to go there, but I think it's not there.
Well, he broke the level because he went to the top, so he didn't activate the... I think he's supposed to go down and then up, so he didn't actually activate the things, but he might be able to cheese it there. I don't know if going under is a option or not. Eric showing some frustration, understandably so, because he jumped a little bit early.
I can't tell what that text says at the checkpoint. I'm thinking it's not English.
I have no idea. It's so hard to read text when it comes to Mario Maker writing.
That's fair.
Okay, so he was just supposed to stay running, and that makes a little bit more sense, but I believe this is going to put him right on top of the... well, never mind.
And we're at a second checkpoint that leads directly into the goal.
What's the purpose of that checkpoint?
I think it's like a reverse troll.
I have no idea. Oh, that's funny. But,
in any event, we're at 4-3 right now.
Maybe it was to be nice to the people who were late getting into the pipe. I don't know. Maybe it was to be nice.
Yeah, I did think that was Russian Sleepy Yosh.
So the real but fake desert, sounding like it's going to be some sort of troll level.
And Eric went for that pipe. Is not punished for it though. Meanwhile, Failstream is punished, and now Eric, very confused as to where to go. Does not have a skip, so he's got to do this level.
I have a prediction. He's going to hit the... Oh, never mind. I was going to say he's going to get hit by that troll block and fall. But he
Looks
actually
like that was the intended route, actually.
Yeah, he saw the lore to it, so he didn't actually get messed up on that. But we're going to see some power-ups there. Probably going to need to use that to get something from the Pokey. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a key of some sort, but... I guess not in this instance.
Oh,
Gonna go over.
That's the end of the level. But Eric just missed it. As Failstream's gonna do the correct thing and ride that Bullet William train.
Boom. And there you go. That's a 5th clear for Failstream. Eric's gonna have his 4th clear here soon. Eric's gonna have to find a level that Failstream doesn't like that he can clear fast to kind of get a better idea of what to do from here. Eric's in a kind of a precarious position, but he's going to get that ending really fast right here.
There you go. And there you go. We see the 3rd skip from Failstream. I didn't see the world record on that.
54 seconds.
Where
he's
is
seeing how many skips he used.
Oh, okay.
He's looking at how many skips he used.
54-second level. So not impossible, as Fail is going to be rewarded with a 12-second level. So I think at this point, Eric's got to hope that he can clear this, and then Fail hits a wall.
Everybody's favorite gaming vehicle.
Oh, wait a minute. Eric just took skip number 4.
So that is a -1 for Eric. That is -1 for Eric. So that's going to be 3 clears to 5, and there is the clear for Failstream. That's going to be number 6 for Failstream and 3 for Eric. Yeah, it was a quick.
Takes a death there.
It was a quick level for sure. I cannot blame Eric for skipping the auto scroll, but you know what? I think he could just kind of reserve that to being all right. You know, I can't do auto scrolls. I'd be better off avoiding auto scrolls. Hoping that taking a death from the Meowser.
Failstream, meanwhile, in an interesting looking speedrun level.
Sleepy Yosh says he can blame. Yeah, I mean, it's 54 seconds, and you're not sure where your opponent's at. You really aren't able to see where they're at and what they've skipped and how many skips they've used. But that's going to put Eric on, I believe, clear number 4, because he did take a extra skip.
So that'll have to be manually adjudicated.
But
as Failstream gets clear number 7 on a not tight time limit at all.
Yeah, so that's 47, 46 seconds left. I think Eric's probably going to get this clear within that time.
Assuming he doesn't die.
Yeah, assuming that there's not a death, but I didn't really see much.
And he just booted the P-switch off the level, so that'll kind of close the book on that.
Yeet for the P-switch.
Failstream is on a minute 20 level with 25 seconds to go, so immediately going for the cheese. Smart idea. You only got 15 seconds. You might as well start looking for dev routes.
Oh, and instead of taking the...
He takes a... Well, I don't know if that counts as a skip.
Nah, he looked at the timer. He looked at the timer. Yeah. So I cannot... you know, it's one of those things where it's like I've got 5 seconds left, and I'm here. So
yeah.
Failstream with 7 clears to Eric's 5 because of that extra skip.
So Failstream takes the win tonight. He puts himself in a position where he can advance to the playoffs next week. Now, there's a very convoluted kind of flow chart based on the results of next week's matches, and the third set really will matter in a lot of matches because the third set's or the number of sets that you win is the first tiebreaker. So that puts a very a lot of importance, let's just say, on this third set, because both of these players are looking kind of in log jams at the end of this match. So the third set is going to have a lot of tiebreaker seeding implications. That was the word I was looking for, implications. Hope that made sense. I kind of rambled a little bit.
It made perfect sense.
Excellent.
Absolutely perfect sense. It's just it's a convoluted thing to discuss. So let's put it that way, because when you're in the bottom of the standings at the time, there's always that outlier, but it's a possibility, and possibilities are kind of what we rock off of here. So first level.
Somebody just asked, is this football? Yes, this is all sports now. And both of these players are kind of confused as to what to do. Failstream is looking for a dev route there.
Looking for a key, and there's the key on the other side, but does it just take you to that door? I guess. Yes. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Eric just went in a different door.
He went in the door that Failstream's coming out of. That's what I was curious, because I saw the key door. I saw the key door. Yeah, that's exactly what I was wondering was going to happen. So Failstream taking the chance.
Oh, not going to be good enough.
So close.
I wonder if he's going to go for it again. It looked pretty clear to me. Like,
I don't think you can make that. Yeah, that's a real tight jump otherwise. Yeah, and that door leads right there. That's wicked. Why does it do that? But there's the exit right there. The purpose of the key is nothing. There is no purpose to the key. And
Well,
there's
there's a
only the
second
one
key.
key door.
Well, he sees now that there's no second key door, because the second key just bopped.
And Failstream's going to get a clear as well. Eric did get through first. But we're going into level number 2 for both of these runners. It says Y and then some characters I do not know how to read.
A true ending there by Failstream. Nice job. Now there's a... Okay. A block pointing to a block with a muncher. Well, that doesn't help you. So I'm guessing there's a secret block with a POW somewhere?
Maybe? Or it could just be a block that's above that block with a muncher and you have to hit it at an angle. But that seems a little bit weird. That's Eric's first skip. Failstream immediately skipping as well. That kind of puts them neck and neck going into this next level. Automatique.
Yeah, the Y was for why would you attempt this level?
I agree.
We're on another car level. I'm thinking that this is going to be a title screen level.
Yeah, This is title screen. Which, yeah, you usually see these in multiplayer versus, and this is not cleared yet. So I don't know what's going on with this. It looks like they removed the first whatchamacallit thing that's usually there. So they removed the spring guy, the spring enemy. So I wonder what else they changed in this and decided to make it different.
Nevertheless, we're maneuvering on some Bullet Williams and more spring guys.
You can go to the left and there's a little spot underneath. Yep, there you go. Oh no!
Oh, he doesn't have time. Oh, yes, he does.
Barely.
Oh, blow up the blocks. Never mind, he's going to use it on the Bowser, maybe? Gotta be careful. He's gotta be careful.
Ooh. Okay, Bowser's...
Gets around him,
no
and there's the finish.
So we know that the ending is right there. Bowser is not playing nice with Eric, but just getting over him. Bowser almost walked right back into Eric. So we are tied 2-2 with each on one skip.
Welcome back to Getting Over It with EricVanWilderman. Well, this is a very played level, something in the hundreds of thousands of plays. Looks like a nice little 20-second speed run.
So far it's kind of nifty looking.
Probably one of those random levels that shows up in hot courses for some reason.
Yeah, it looks like this is a speed run level that can kind of punish you for twirling at the wrong time. Which, I don't know how often you see that kind of thing as far as an expert goes, but Failstream learning the lore pretty quickly the second time around. Oh, just missing the spin.
And I think Fail's in trouble because of that ground pound. I'm guessing it's going to be a really tight timer.
I don't know how... Typically, a tight timer isn't the case in expert. Even though we saw that 10-second one earlier, it was kind of, I don't know. You very rarely see that in expert clears. But he was just behind that block that pushes him down. You got to be careful on your twirls here.
Now the chat is saying that it's a music level. We can't hear the game audio booth, so somebody let us know what the song is if it's a music level. I'm curious to know now. It's probably why it's so popular.
It's just Megalovania. That's what it always is, isn't it? Every song in music levels is Megalovania.
Well, you know what they say, Megalovania is the best genre of music.
Yeah, of course. And Failstream is getting bodied by Bowser.
Wow. Both players sticking in this level. I think at a point you gotta just say forget it.
Well, Failstream has the lore. Failstream has the lore. He knows that he can throw that POW at the last second, because a lot of times in these speedrun levels, you think about it, and you're like, all right, I know what to do now. So... And this might be it and the same exact death. And that is 0 seconds on the clock right there. So you're right at the end. You just have to throw the POW. And a lot of times if you're paying attention to what's happening in the level, you're not really looking at the timer.
Here we go. Second try for Fail, and he fails.
Living up to the namesake, he didn't throw the PAL. He did, actually. I saw the PAL leave his hands, it just didn't hit Bowser. And you can't turn back. If you turn back, you're out of time. That's literally 0 seconds on the clock. So, yeah, you were right. It's actually a pretty tight timer on this, but it's finishing at the exact, like, pretty much right when you just need to throw the PAL, so...
Well, let's hope that nobody times out by like a frame like we saw in the last round.
I'm thinking this might be expert just due to the fact that it's a popular level, so it's excessive on the plays.
Oh, yeah, there you go. And a boo from Failstream and a skip. I was wondering if either of our players were going to skip it. He ran out of time after he hit the boo.
Oh, man, I love it.
Eric's sticking it out, though. Eric has 2 skips still. I'm down to 1 halfway through round 3.
I love seeing boos from players. I'm not gonna lie. In the middle of a match, whenever a player takes the time to boo, it.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part of this entire game.
It is.
Oh, did you do it? Eric did it.
So that is clear number 3 for Eric, taking the lead. All right, Failstream is on his 3rd one, but it's going to come down to finishing this, and Eric's going to be able to pretty much... Oh, no, not holding down.
Another boo.
Fail is like, these levels are horrible.
Fail with the mega salt.
Oh, that's hilarious. I find the last one even funnier because it was so played. Like, everybody played that level, and I guarantee you it's got thousands of likes just because it's a music level and people are, like, impressed by music levels. And agreed, there are some great music level creators out there. Most notably, Composer, actually. Composer is a fantastic music level creator.
Ah, yes, that's right. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, his levels are actual levels instead of just run to the right.
Exactly. They are huge. They're very well known as far as like Kaizo style levels. So
Failstream, realizing he needed a key, goes in, kills a Koopa. Now he has the key, and that's going to lead to the flag. So Failstream provisionally tied with Eric with 6 minutes on the clock. We'll see if Eric can get through this level. Doesn't seem like it's a very hard level, although Failstream has booed it after clearing it. As he's on the easiest level ever.
Nope.
The fact that there is a 9.5 clear percentage determines that is a lie. As Eric does, in fact, go ahead and clear that weird-looking underground level, and wouldn't you know, it's a pick-a-pipe. Maybe. Possibly.
Oh, you can totally get back.
Oh, we thought about skipping it.
Yeah, you know, I almost would have thought about that too. I can't say I wouldn't have. He's going to look at the 34 seconds, so it's probably a matter of... Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, he goes back in, actually. Now, they're both making the mistake. You always go in the 4th pipe. Now, he does go in the 4th pipe, and as you can see, he is rewarded for his intelligence, because you always go in the 4th pipe. It is always the 4th one, every single time. That is a fun fact for you, Mario Maker players.
Something tells me it's not number 4. I think it just locks you at the end.
Oh.
And card. Eric took a skip.
All right, yeah, I would have skipped that as well. Failstream sticking with door number 4, though. He's not having a fun time here on Let's Make a Deal, Mario Maker Edition. I'm Wayne Brady.
All right, these jokes are getting better each time. Thank you. I am not a cola.
You're welcome, Jonathan Mangum.
I'm Jonathan Mangum now. Oh man, that's something else. So it might be number 4 because he does find that there is a path up here.
I always told you guys it's door number 4. Yeah, so I work from home. So I leave Let's Make a Deal on and then watch The Price is Right. Fun fact.
Isn't that
Like,
the way
why-
it always
why-
works though? Like when you were a kid, you always came
Oh.
home sick, and you're like,
Oh,
yeah, let's watch Price is Right. Let's watch, Let's Make a Deal. And they both get clears simultaneously, but that puts Failstream still one behind. So Eric gets his 5th, Failstream gets his 4th.
Yep, Eric, one level ahead. Looking to make some moves here. Alt Insider frantically getting the calculations ready, I'm sure. Check that out in our GSA Discord, !Discord, to join the GSA Discord, get more information on all of the happenings in GSA. Of course, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to check out our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/speedrun. We live stream Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with Mario Maker action from 5 to 11 Eastern. Eric now realizing he's going to have to go in that door, nowhere else to go. Get the checkpoint, and now he has to choose a door. But the good news is you get to go right back in.
Always nice when the level creator doesn't just troll you. That's always nice.
Yes.
I would have called it a preview.
Maybe. Actually, Failstream finding the checkpoint flag on his end.
Well,
This wasn't
Sleepy
a
Yosh,
particularly hard level.
you can tell YouTube hi yourself, because guess what? Your chat is on screen, so be careful what you say about YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Told him. Well, meanwhile, Eric has found a star, and that was all he needed. So that's gonna be clear number 6.
And Failstream is not too far from his 5th clear, but we're running down on time, coming up to 2 minutes. Yeah, unfortunately, that slide was not going to kill that fish. But thank you, Damage Boost. We are moving on to the level that Eric just cleared for Failstream, and Eric is on to new content for us.
Looks like a... Oh. What? Is this the entire level? That's the entire... Eric is so mad at this level that he almost closed his Nintendo Switch. What? And what does he
Okay.
have to do?
I think he was close to doing it. So I think you just have to duck dive, basically. You have to do the ducking maneuver at the very beginning, and that's exactly what it is. Yeah, first frame roll. GDA Tyler's correct. That seals the deal. I don't think Failstream... Well, maybe not, because if Failstream does clear this and gets through this right now and gets into this next level, he could tie it, but it comes down to the next clear for who's going to win. So Eric's going to have some
Well,
lore
no,
on...
Failstream has 5 clears to Eric's 7.
Yes.
We're out of time.
Yeah, if he cleared this level...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And got into that next level and first frame rolled, he would have tied clears. So, but it's looking like he's not...
Oh, well, he's got the clear, so maybe...
Okay. He's got like one shot. He's got like one shot if he can get in there and get in there fast enough. But this takes just enough time. So he's gonna get in there.
Level's not gonna get in. He's not gonna get in the level in time. And I think he realizes it.
Yeah, because it's gonna be
on a Shellmet.
Exactly one, like, oh man, he's just getting in the level at 0 seconds. And it's this thing. And he would have had to first frame roll and knew exactly what to do. The load time was too long. I was hoping it wasn't going to be, because that would have been absolutely fantastic. That level would have been a deciding factor. If
we would have had another 15 seconds in this set, how amazing would that have been? But it looks like we're going to talk possibly to one or both of our players. We'll see if they're available for interviews, because we do have a little bit of time before the next match. Failstream does get the win 7-6 in that last set, which gave Eric the set win. Very important for tie breaks. And we'll see if either of them join us for interviews here in a moment.
The set win would be Failstream.
Yeah, Failstream won the match 2-1. Eric won set number 3. Sorry if I was not clear on that. Unfortunately, Failstream will not be able to join us, but we are joined by EricVanWilderman taking down that third set, giving him some good potential for the playoffs. Eric, good game. Definitely an interesting game.
Yeah, it was. I think it was pretty close between us. I'll definitely have to watch the replay to see how close it was. It was a little frustrating for me. I made some really stupid mistakes. Like near the end of a level, instead of jumping and twirling in low gravity, I accidentally twirled too early and just did like a spin jump and died. I made a lot of really stupid mistakes, which cost me the game, but that's the name of the game. You can't afford mistakes, especially getting close to playoffs like that.
Well, it looks like you are in the playoffs, but definitely seeding still a factor. How
For sure,
important are these third sets to try to get that playoff potential for you?
Well, for me, I'm just going to say, I think I lucked out on the format earlier on in the season, and I secured a lot of wins, which did secure my place in the playoffs. But, the more I lose now, the more likely I'm going to be playing against someone of high skill from Division A. And so the more I lose now, the worse it looks for me to progress further in the playoffs. So, yeah, it's not looking too good. I might be up against an IPK or something if I keep losing, yeah.
You don't have to mention any names, but when you look at your potential playoff opponents, are there any names that are like, okay, I think I could beat this guy versus, okay, I definitely can't beat this guy? Or are you just going to go into it just...
Well, there's always the thing is, there's always the possibility for an upset. And for me, I lack a little bit of consistency, but I do have flashes of brilliance, which means there's always a chance, no matter who it is. It's just the chance starts getting lower and lower as, I go up into the upper echelons of the skill bracket, right?
Certainly,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely some murderers rows at the top of both divisions, to be sure.
For sure, yeah. I mean, there's a few people I'm scared of, but at the same time, all I want to do is just try my best and try to limit the mistakes that I make. Like, it was the mistakes that cost me this match, and so if I do get into the playoffs, I just need to make sure that I'm not making those mistakes. I retain 100% of my focus during these matches, and I'm not doing anything stupid. That's all. That's basically what cost me this match, and I just hope that I get it all out of my system now, so that when playoffs come around, I don't do stuff like that.
I actually want to call out and bring to attention something kind of interesting. I'm not sure if you did this by accident or not. You actually skipped 4 levels in round 2 and took a -1. I don't know if that was that by design, and if so, what was the strategy behind that?
I was on a level that I knew I wasn't going to be able to finish, so I did take a 4th skip. It was a really frustrating level. And then the next one, just from the title I had seen as scrolling down, it seemed to be like it was going to be a short one. So I just went for the shorter one, right?
Fair enough, yeah.
It ended up not being a factor, really, in all honesty. Like, it was one of those things where it still put you 2 behind, but Failstream was already 1 ahead, so you would have had to clear that one to make it close.
That's right. And I did clear 2 pretty quick after that last skip. So I did make those points back, I think, quicker than it would have gotten me back, like staying on that 1 level I was on. So I think it was overall a good decision. I mean, at that point, though, I had a feeling Fail was ahead and there was no hope.
But still, great runs either way. So with that, we're coming up within 5 minutes of the next match. I do want to give you a chance to have any last words that you might want, Eric. Anything final that you would like to say?
Nothing really. Just next week is going to be a really interesting match because I'm friends with my opponent Oshi Kurosu, and I think it's going to be a great match. So make sure to tune in for that.
Yeah, Oshi is definitely a great person. They stepped in late in the last season that we did, and they stepped in and really helped out a lot and actually performed extremely well. People didn't expect that. So
Oshi's a great player, yeah. And I'm really looking forward to playing against him, yeah. It's going to be fun.
So I cannot wait for that either. Now, as far as matches that are coming up, did you want to go ahead and fill us in on that? I am not Cola.
Sure. So we have Panga and Murphy up next. So we mentioned that this match had a lot of playoff implications for Failstream. Murphy and Panga are also dangling on that edge, so whoever takes the win definitely has a huge advantage going into next week's deciding Week 11. We got a little word from Alt Insider that Failstream fans were hoping for Murphy to win, but a 3-0 from Panga would be, quote, the most fun, unquote. So in any event, definitely stay tuned for all 3 sets of the next match because it has huge playoff implications. And also, if I might get on my high horse a little bit, if you're ever on Let's Make a Deal, take door number 3. And the big deal, take it from somebody who watches almost every day. It's almost always in door number 3.
Right. With
Anyway,
all those...
Unknown, it has been a pleasure commentating with you.
Absolutely, same to you. And with all the Let's Make a Deal facts, don't forget to give the runners a follow and go check them out. They definitely deserve it, as well as stick around here at twitch.tv Speedrun. Thank you very much.
All right, so we will see you for the next match, and I think we have a clip of Pace coming up for you guys, in case Pace actually happens. Looking less likely by the day, but if it does happen, please go. Here's the cool things that might happen if coronavirus subsides.